Welcome back to Dug Deep. We've taken on the impossible task of renovating a full pond, relocating a levee, and moving thousands of yards of dirt during a week-long rain event. I don't know if we can dig ourselves out of this one. What's up, you guys? Got another interesting project on the books for this week. What we're going to be doing today, you can see we got this pond that we built probably close to a year ago, and we're going to try to do a little expansion on the levee here. So let me show you what we're going to try to accomplish here real quick. So you can see kind of right out through here the old existing levee. What we're going to try to do is come off of this dock, this little pier, and kind of round it off, go in towards the trees, back down and round it in. So basically we're moving this entire levee over probably about 20 feet. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. You can see how it's got this bend. We're trying to add more surface area over here. So we're gonna take out a few trees, kind of round this side out the same way, and make a bigger little bowl shape over here. And then right out here, we got a little point that we're gonna take out and just open it up more and give it more surface area. So like I said, this is gonna be a pretty cool project to try to knock out. I don't think I've ever relocated an entire levee before, but the goal is to kind of let about 4 feet of the water out and then core the backside. And we're gonna haul some good clay in here and build a core in the clay, or in the new levee. And then when I start to flip some of this, I'll take some excess dirt and take it up into this area and taper it all back in, so it kind of flows into the yard a little bit better. But that'll give us a brand new core instead of trying to reuse what we have in the existing levee. And then we've got a few little projects around the perimeter that we're gonna do. We're gonna open these trees back up a little bit, a few old stump holes from last year to plug or to refill where they kind of settled a little bit, and do a little road work. And hopefully, if everything works out, we're gonna have a little time lapse going of this levee relocation. It's something pretty cool. You don't see a whole lot of people do it. So I've never done a time lapse on an entire project before. So we're gonna see how it goes. But let's hop in this track hoe and do something that we all like to see: break the dam open and let some water out of this baby. Now that we got our little trench dug out for the drainage, we'll jump back up here on top of the levee and break the levee open and let the water out. We'll let that drain for a minute, and we'll go knock out something else and get ready for the next phase of this thing. gonna take that pond a minute to drain down where we can work it. And my next plan was to cut the core on the backside and be able to start hauling some dirt in there, some good clay, which will be tomorrow when we get our dump truck up here. So in the meantime, I'm gonna jump on something else that I can do while I'm waiting on that, and that's take out a few of these trees that's kind of blocking the area where we're gonna expand this levee to. So we're gonna spend a little time working on that, get all that cleared out the way, so when we're ready to haul dirt, we won't have to worry about anything else. So I'm gonna spend a few minutes, couple hours, whatever, taking out a few of these trees and getting that ready to go. And plus that gives us a chance to keep an eye on some of this weather. About our luck, we got about an 80% chance 4 out of 5 days this week. So we're gonna be trying to do this in between rains. So let's see how it goes. Y'all, we got a few more trees taken out. So in that area where that the new levee's gonna go, and we're gonna record at. So I'm gonna run up here and get the 650 real quick and kind of scrape some of that organic material, limbs and leaves and all that stuff out the way. And then I'm gonna come back with the excavator and kind of start a bit of a core on this side and see what it looks like. And if it looks pretty good and we don't have to go real deep, I'll probably start right there with a core and run across it. That way, once we start on the back side where it's going to take a lot more dirt, we'll just be running all over this side first and getting some good compaction on it. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. luck right there, son. GoPro fell off the top of the dozer and I didn't know it for 5 minutes, and I even ran over it once and go to get off and take it off and relocate it, and I realized it wasn't there, and I had just replaced one too because I lost one, and I was still getting signal for it on my phone. Went back and found it, and it had come apart from the base, got ran over, mashed down in the dirt, but she's still working. It's the same camera right here, so I might have to pay a little more attention. But I'm gonna go fetch the excavator. I got all that cleaned off of there, so I'm gonna come back down over here and try to cut a core in here and keep an eye on this weather while I'm doing it. All right, Matt's going to get the dump truck and he's headed back with it. So I got the core cut in on that other side over there, and most of this dirt, some of it's kind of saturated. It does have a pretty good core down the middle of it, but I think I'm gonna bring in some fresh dirt for it. So the majority of this, probably 60–70% of it, I'm just gonna take out of here. So instead of waiting around for the dump truck to get here, I'm gonna go ahead and just start cutting some of this dirt and throwing it behind me and taking it to this area back here in the corner where I'm gonna kind of taper everything in. So we're gonna start moving some of this dirt out of here and just try to get ahead. Stuff is a little saturated in here, so I'm hoping once we get enough of it out, it'll start to dry out. to get it mixed up so we can do something with it. If not, I'll take some of the dirt from cutting in the new core and mix with it and get it dried up.